So now we can use our new template to create the other horizontal and also the vertical rows. I'm going to make a copy of this template here, and we're going to use this one for the vertical rows. I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees or minus 90 degrees and just make it invisible for now. We're going to deal with the horizontal rows first. So I'm going to move this one up to about here, and let's make a copy, move it down to here and rotate it. I'm going to move this down a little bit further, and let's make a copy of this one, move it down to here, copy this one, move it down to here, and we need one more copy of this one, and let's move this down to here. So we have to make some adjustments to some of these horizontal rows. Let's start with the top one. I'm going to move this into position, and everything's looking fine over here, but on the left we have to move the protrusion over to the right a little bit. So let's go to point mode and select these points here, and I'm going to move these over. Now this will change the curves here, and we will lose our straight lines. So what I'm going to do to fix this segment in between these points here is I'm going to make a copy and use this as a helper spline. And let's switch on snapping and grab the pen tool. I'm going to lock the tangent length here, and now we can rotate these tangents back into position. And we also have to adjust these ones here. Over here we can get rid of these points, and let's delete the helper spline again. And over here on the right I'm just going to delete all of these points here and set these ones to hard interpolation. The next row seems to be looking pretty good, but we have to terminate it right here. So I'm going to make a cut right here. So we have to make sure that this spline intersects with the vertical spline we're going to create. And now we can just delete all of these points here, and again I'm going to set these to hard interpolation. This was our original row. We don't really have to tweak anything here, so let's move on to the next one. And this one is looking pretty good as well. If you want to, you could rotate this one a little bit and line it up a little more accurately with the reference image. And on the last one we have to make some adjustments over here. So let's move these points over a little bit to about here maybe, and I'm going to make a copy and use this as a helper spline. And let's grab the pen tool again and rotate some of the tangents back into position. So let's get rid of the helper spline, and I'm going to rotate this into position. So now we can select all of the horizontal rows and connect these splines, and we're done. In the next video we're going to take care of the vertical rows.